primary objective is to elevate and help the ascension and the growth of Cooper Flagg, the #1 overall pick, who is a package. This brother is special and getting more and more special every day. His head coach is one of the greatest point guards in the history of the game.
The first week of Cooper Flagg's NBA career was not good. Dispel accusations everywhere. Some said he wasn't worth the hype and that other rookies were superior. In a 33-point rout, he scored 10 points in his debut, but Wembanyama scored 40. The defamation was severe. However, the fact that this 19-year-old is currently averaging 20.4 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 4.1 assists while breaking records that have belonged to LeBron James for more than 20 years has caused all of those individuals to go utterly silent.
On the court tonight, you have LeBron James, 41, leading the Lakers in points, and then you're 19, doing what you did.
But it's a dream come true. These are the moments, these are the times, like, to be able to match up against somebody like that.
Cooper Flagg is more than just excellent. He's turning into the exact problem that the NBA didn't want to deal with anytime soon. But you have to know this kid's background in order to get why Flagg is the league's worst nightmare. Cooper Flagg was born and raised in Newport, Maine, 3,000 people. NBA ambitions aren't meant to come true in this kind of town. There are no AAOU pipelines or professional scouts, just chilly winters and small-town hoops. However, Flagg was not the same as the jump. He won Maine Gatorade Player of the Year as a freshman at Incomomus Regional High School, making history. The figures were also ridiculous. 20.5, as a 14-year-old, he averaged 10 rebounds, 6.22 assists, 3.7 steals, 3.7 blocks, and points a game. Before he could even drive, Flagg transferred to Monver Academy, one of the top basketball programs in the nation, reclassified, and skipped a year of high school. Furthermore, he ruled rather than merely survived. He won the title of USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year when he was 15. He led Monver to a perfect 34-0 record in a national championship, earning him the title of National High School Player of the Year by the age of 17. This is where things get insane, though. Flagg received an invitation to scrimmage against Team USA's Olympic team before to his freshman year at Duke. Everywhere you looked, you saw generational talent, championship rings, and MVP accolades. While cooking them, this 17-year-old challenged Anthony Davis and managed to hold his own. Not giving up, not in awe, simply competing. In that gym, people were aware that they were seeing the NBA's future. Duke then arrived, and Flagg did not let them down. 19.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.4 blocks. In the same season, he was named both Rookie of the Year and ACC Player of the Year, the fourth player in conference history to accomplish it. He won the National Player of the Year award by consensus. Duke advanced to the Final Four under his leadership. There was no denying the resume. The excitement was well-deserved. In the 2025 NBA Draft, Cooper Flagg was selected first overall, and it wasn't even close.
Dallas Mavericks select Cooper Flagg from Duke University.
Given all of that, Flagg ought to have entered the league and taken the lead immediately away, right? Yes, it didn't exactly go like that. What then took place? No one anticipated it. Let's be honest about the predicament Cooper Flagg found himself in. They placed an 18-year-old rookie into that catastrophe and instructed him to figure it out. However, things worsened. Jason Kidd made the decision that Flagg, a born forward, should begin his NBA career at point guard, where he would lead the offense, handle the ball against the world's top defenders, and be out of position from the outset. And in his debut NBA game, who did he play against? A 7'4" alien, Victor Wembanyama is already one of the most powerful players in basketball. He had a terrible first week in the league, averaging only 13 points per game due to inefficiency. The Mavericks had one of the worst starts in the NBA, finishing with a 3-10 record, and the criticism arrived quickly. There are hot takes everywhere. People questioned whether he was ever truly generational, called him a bust, and said he wasn't worth the hoopla. The player in the overhyped system is unable to make his own shot. Every timeline was overrun with the same stories that were repeated and magnified. However, this is what no one wanted to admit. He was meant to fail in this circumstance. Unrealistic expectations, a poor team, and an incorrect position. As the youngest player in the league, he was asked to lead a team through its lowest point. Any other 18-year-old would have collapsed under that pressure, gone psychologically insane, and begun to make excuses. Cooper Flagg, however, is unique among 18-year-olds. He was not broken by that difficult period. It produced a monster. Something changed. It was evident in his body language and gaze. Something dangerous has taken the place of the child who appeared overwhelmed in week 1. The league as a whole had one question about what happened next. What on earth did we just let loose? When Cooper Flagg awoke in December 2025, the NBA was unprepared. Flagg scores 42 points against the Utah Jazz on December 15th. He also became the youngest player in NBA history to score 40 points or more in a game with that effort, the first ever 18-year-old to do it. Additionally, he broke LeBron's record for the most points scored by an 18-year-old, which had stood for more than 22 years with 37 points. Give that fulfilling idea a moment. An 18-year-old boy from Maine broke a record that LeBron had held since 2004. The same kid who people had been calling a bust 6 weeks prior. Flagg wasn't finished, though. He had only just begun, and the league was going to learn the hard way. Flagg received the December Rookie of the Month award. The skeptics fell silent. Then January arrived, and he improved even more. January 29th versus Charlotte, Cooper Flagg scores 49 points on 20 of 29 attempts